standing in the hostile armies shall live. He's telling, even if you don't fight and kill, they won't live anyway. Om tasmat tvamuttishthaya solabhasva jitva shatrun bhunktva rajyam samruddham mayaivaite nihatah purvameva nimitta matram bhava savyasachin. Get up and gain glory, conquer the enemies, and enjoy the prosperous kingdom. I have slain all these warriors. You are a mere instrument, O Sabyasachi, Arjuna. The next verse. Om Dronam cha Bhishman cha Jayadradham cha Karnam tadhanyanapi Yodha Viran Maya Hatamstvam Jahima Vyadhishta Yadhyasva Keta Sirane Sapatnan. Oh my God. He's saying, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna and other brave warriors have already been slain by me. Still war did not start, understand. And Bhagavan is saying this. Sri Kṛṣṇa Parak Brahma is saying this. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna and other brave warriors have already been slain by me. Destroy them. Do not be afraid. Fight and you shall conquer your enemies in battle. Oh my God. Look at the command. Sri Kṛṣṇa explains in these verses what he really is. I am time, he's saying. Kalosmi, says Kṛṣṇa. I devour and destroy the world. Lokakshayakrit. This is one of the most potent truths uttered by Sri Kṛṣṇa in Gita. He has earlier talked to Arjuna about Atman, soul, about rebirth, about the nature of karma, about doing work without getting attached to the result of work. And he also spoke to Arjuna about his own glories. But for the first time, he takes off his mask, the sugar-coated mask. And he says, matter-of-factly, I am the destroyer. I am the destroyer. He pulls no punches in responding to Arjuna's query. Who are you? And what is your purpose? When Arjuna asks, I am Kala, time, says the Lord, and I destroy. Really, guys, I'm telling you, this is my experience. Every time I utter a word to you guys, every time I sit in front of the session, I'm telling you, every truth I'm saying is an experience. Every truth, what Kṛṣṇa is saying, what Swamiji is saying, whatever I am repeating their words, every time it becomes an experience, only then I'm able to sit in front of the screen. Maybe to make us authentic, Bhagavan gives that experience and makes me share. See, somebody just reading some book and giving us a session is different. But I don't know what's the deal. Really, this cosmos. It makes me experience everything what I repeat. I repeat only Swamiji's words. It's not like it's my own. I'm telling you, this time I experienced Bhagavan as Kala. I spoke about, even before I uttered the verses, I spoke about it, isn't it? Bhagavan as Kala. Kala is huge, tremendous, magnificent, wondrous. It just runs, just runs. We have to mold according to it. Whoever with resistance is ego, which comes from this chakra when it's blocked, Ajna chakra. Whenever we resist, we suffer. Anyway, understand all of you, when we resist the Kala, it will pull, drag us and take us. It will not stop. Nothing can be changed. But because of our resisting, it has to drag us. So we are in suffering then. If we move gracefully with that speed, with it, the journey will be exciting. Every single time you think, this is the purpose of my life. This is my lifeline. When the door gets closed, you know what? You should not get, first of all, you should not hang on to it and resist. 2 mantras, I'm telling you. 2 key mantras. 1, no resistance. Second, do not be in fear of the unknown. Because when something gets closed, you feel your life is finished. Everything is finished. And oh God, what will happen? That what will happen? This what will happen? No. And all doors get closed, no? You should think, wow, what else surprise I'm going to get? What new doors are going to open? What will be behind the door? What will be? See, do you know many times our parents, our friends giving us birthday surprise, do we know what's there in that gift wrap? We don't know, right? Because we know it's a birthday gift, we wait excitingly. Same way, life is going to shower. Wait excitingly. Hey, what surprise I'm going to get now? It's a gift. Whatever Cosmos gives is a gift, isn't it? Why we are in shock and why we experience suffering and bad, we perceive things as bad has been done to me. Why, you know? Because we are waiting in fear and we are resisting the change. But I am sitting here and telling you today, really, for me, only 2 purposes. Being in physical presence with Swamiji, not even enlightenment. Seeing Swamiji every day, physically. That's my purpose of inner world. And always my daughter being with me is my purpose of outer world. Only these 2, I don't have any desires, any bonds. I don't have anything. I don't care about status, money, name, that, this. Nobody can give me anything and bribe me. Suddenly, Swamiji was no more visible here. Understand, I lost the purpose of this body. Why I took this body? One day if he doesn't come for satsang, what all used to happen, like my sky used to fall on me. Today, 3 years, not visible, didn't see. How we are still alive, what is going on, I don't know. But we are living. My lifeline is gone. Then I used to think, okay, at least this lifeline is there. I'll do his work. At least he is there to hold on. Today, whole earth is pulled from underneath my feet. There's a chance she may not come back, and that is not acceptable to me. Either she stay with Swamiji or get married here. But she can't stay in any other country. But there's a chance of everything, right? But I'm not scared. You know what? I'm sitting here the next day when my daughter left, I'm telling today, hey, why Cosmos forced all this when I willed her not to go? If Cosmos pushed this, maybe Swamiji will come to US. He may not come to India, but he'll be coming to US. Maybe on the pretext of visiting her, I'll be seeing him. Maybe 2 lifelines are available for me then. Today I'm thinking both the lifelines are removed. But maybe in the process of seeing my daughter visiting there, even the first lifeline will be available. Who knows? What surprise is there? Beautiful things are waiting for me. New surprise, new doors are waiting for me. Really, I'm telling excited. We are live. I know. All people who are listening in social media, I am talking in this language so that when day-to-day problems are given in your life, generally human being is bound with what? Pasha. Children are the most pasha. Then they're born from our womb, no? Second, money, name, fame, status, all this. That is why I'm putting this Bhagavad Gita or experience in this ordinary day-to-day language, and I'm telling experientially. All the people in social media might be wondering what is going on. But she's talking about daughter. I'm talking about daughter because you also must be having a daughter or a son and you're going through so much teenage problems. I'm telling, deal with it in a graceful way. Kala will not stop for you. It will not change for you. You mold around it and flow with it. Then you will get beautiful gifts as surprise. That's what I'm trying to say. And I had this experience. I'm trying to say this exactly now. Kṛṣṇa is speaking about that. What? Is it a coincidence? Every time it matches that way. Because when I'm adding my Atma Pramana to this, my Sakshi Pramana to this, then what is happening? It's become authentic, isn't it? The whole thing, what I'm repeating. Bhagavan says, I am Kala, time, and I destroy. Time never stands still, it moves on. Nothing can stop the flow of time. Nothing can bring back time. Nothing can move time forward. Time destroys. The future constantly moves into the present and then into the past. At the frequency of our life, we can only see the present and remember what we can of the past. Please understand. The sad part is that though we can only experience the present, we constantly try to escape the present. Understand, even if you are in pain, be in the present, go through it. Really, it's going to give you completion. It's not going to hurt you, actually. It's not going to hurt you. And remember what we can of the past. Relive what I mean. Don't try to escape. We are forever, even though we are in the present moment, we are forever caught in the fantasies of a future. We know nothing about, and we know nothing about the future, but we regret about the past, which we never really lived, and we fantasize about the future, about which we know nothing. But all this is going on in the present moment. Our entire story is one of missed time. We destroy time. We allow time to destroy us. We miss and kill the present, which is the only facet of time that is available to us. What is available to us? Which facet of time? Only present moment is available to us. But we destroy the present moment with thinking about future or regret about past, isn't it? Instead of being where the present is and shaping our future, we fantasize and let the present as well as the future be destroyed. The only certainty in our life is that when time moves on, what is certain in our life? Time only is certain because it keeps on moving, it will never stop. It is forever lost. However much we may regret and repent, nothing will change what has happened. But we do have the power at the moment of the present to rewrite our future. Even human being has the freedom and free will to choose his action at the present moment. He can let go by default and claim that whatever happened was predestined. Understand? Predestination is simply the choice that we did not exercise. Only when we are aware and complete in the present moment can we rewrite our future. Not when it, see, today I'm sitting here. I can crib. I can call my husband, yell. Make or build my future in a bad way. Creating all unpleasant things. Putting her also in pain in the phone. Everything, right? But this moment, what you choose, like that only the future is going to be built, isn't it? I'm choosing excitement of unknown. So, completely whatever unpleasantness has to be, that I destroyed. Understand? Only in the present moment, we can rewrite our future. Not when it is still the future and not when it slips into the past. The first is impossible and the later is too late. By being grounded in the present state of completion, no one becomes aware of the future and one can shape one's future. We need to use all our intelligence, energy, and creativity to live blissfully in this moment, not in the incomplete thoughts about the future or regrets about the past. Sri Kṛṣṇa is stating a simple fact here. With or without you, he says, all these warriors will be dead. Oh my God. As time, I shall devour them. It is not you who are the cause of their death. You can be the superficial reason by being the instrument of their destruction. Be the gainer of the frame. If we cooperate to the cosmos and if we are the instrument in whatever strategy it is doing, we may be the gainer of the fame, wealth and power. But actually, we are not the cause. It is easy to interpret these words of Sri Kṛṣṇa to mean that the future is predestined. Time does not differentiate. Time does not keep accounts of whether you did good deeds or bad deeds. Time moves on and destroys the present into past, future into present and past. Oh my God, if we can just understand this one time, what all will happen, huh? As time, Sri Kṛṣṇa is neutral. He just is. He knows what will happen in the future, and yet he does not influence it. As time, he himself is time, Kala, isn't it? As Kala and time, he lets happen what happens. He is the supreme energy that just flows. When one is in completion with Sri Krishna, when one surrenders to him, to his will, things happen as they should. There is no interference on our part. We do what we ought to, what we need to, without worrying about what ought to happen and how. We then are in the flow of time. We are in the flow of Sri Krishna's energy. When we resist and try to have things the way we wish them to be, rather than the way they would be, we get in the way. Like the rock that gets pounded by the river and eventually gets reduced to fine dust, we too get reduced to nothing by time. So why we need to be pounded? We might as well flow, no, like a leaf. By imitating the reed in the river that bends, offering no resistance, we can flow with time. Struggling to choose is not freedom. It is the bondage of the mind. There is no need to make a choice. Choice happens at the level of the mind, not at the level of the being. When we relax into our being, we are in bliss, choiceless awareness. We can let the choice happen by itself. Choicelessness can be the choice. When Sri Krishna speaks of destroying and wiping out the world, he's talking about the destruction of the illusory physical and material world. He's the destroyer of fantasies. He's the destroyer of identities. He's the destroyer of egos. And he's the destroyer of all that is unreal. As he has said earlier on, what gets destroyed is the shell, the perishable body mind, not the imperishable Atman. What the Mahakala time destroys is the psychodrama that is being played out on the battlefield. It is important to understand what Sri Krishna means in these words. Understand? He is the supreme consciousness. He too is the energy of Paramashiva, the rejuvenator Shiva, not the destroyer, as he is made out to be. Understand? Shiva is made out to be a destroyer by everyone. No, he's a rejuvenator. He recreates by destroying. There can be no creation if there is no destruction. There can be no life without death. Shiva's aspect of Kala Bhairava is the time that Sri Krishna refers to. He is the controller of past, present, and future, and all that happens in these time zones. When one surrenders to the supreme consciousness, one loses all fear of time. One completes with time. One flows with time. Whatever one does is the right thing at the right time. When one loses fear of time, one also loses fear of death. All that dies is recreated. Arjuna expressed his dilemma earlier as one of having to destroy his elders, his teachers, and his relatives. He wondered whether he was causing the destruction of his entire lineage by doing this. Please understand, in truth, Arjuna was fighting against the destruction of his own root thought patterns, his samskaras, past memories of parental, teacher, related, and other conditionings that were difficult to destroy. his attachment. This great war is really the fight between Arjuna and his root thought patterns, samskaras. Sri Krishna once again takes responsibility for this destruction. Earlier, there were only words. Now, Arjuna had seen the destruction for himself. He had seen the Kaurava warriors being consumed by the destructive destination that Sri Krishna had become. It was impossible for Arjuna to disbelieve what he had seen. Bhishma, Drona, Karna and others disappearing into the vast form of Sri Krishna. Now Sri Krishna consoles Arjuna. Hey, listen. First he showed blissful form. Then he showed fearful form. Then lectured. Hey, not this, that, this, like that. Now Krishna is consoling Arjuna after everything. He's saying, you have seen the truth of what happens. They have been destroyed already. Do not lose heart. Do what you have to do. Don't lose heart. Fight and destroy what remains. Do what you have to do. Fight and destroy what remains. Because what is remaining is also just the illusion of your fears. Oh. Today the essence we are taking home is Kala, flowing with the Kala. Being in the present moment. Don't regret about past and don't worry about future. Enjoy your present moment, whatever it is. Don't be in fear of unknown future. Don't be a hard rock where the ocean has to pound and make you into a dust. Just be the reed which flows along with the ocean. Like that, you should be with time. Because all of our fears are also illusions. Illusions. Anyhow, so we will return back tomorrow with Bhagavad Gita. Day after tomorrow, Sri Guru Gita. So we'll end it here. And we didn't pray to Krishna, so we'll pray now. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurun. Every time we know about Bhagavad Gita, we'll fall in love with him again and again and again. Supreme Lord, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Anyhow, so fulfilled I'm feeling actually. Such a learning. Very nice. So we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Hopefully everything will be fine, internet and all. 5:45 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We'll meet. Thank you, everybody. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Sadguru Padarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. And we have an unclutched meditation session now. Anybody who has lots of anxiety or restlessness, you can continue. Whoever interested, same room, same link. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Sudha is also here. Please come tomorrow also. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you. Beautiful. I missed it mostly, but it was good.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma.
Oui. Oui, en attendant. Oui, très bien. Oui. C'est difficile.
यं विमलमचलं सती साक्षिभूतं भावातं गुरुं तं नमामि. As I'm conducting, I'm giving voice to Swamiji's video. Swamiji is initiating all of us. Please sit in a relaxed way. Either
Recording stopped.
yourself. Sit in a relaxed way. You can sit in a chair or on the floor. Be comfortable, that's all. Anything is okay. Be comfortable. Sit in a relaxed way.